Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Roslyn Hill Chapel, a spiritual home for open minds. I'm Andrew Appleyard, chapel member and your worship assistant today for this Unitarian service. Whoever you are and however you are very welcome into this, our spiritual community in Hampstead. We are delighted that one of our newest members and leader of the Meditation Fellowship, Richard Bober, is able to lead today's service. Whilst he is a new member at Roslyn Hill, he has been a Unitarian for 44 years. From this week, you are not required to register in advance to attend a service, but we continue to lay out seats with some social distancing. We also request that you continue to use hand sanitizer and wear masks wherever possible, especially when you're moving around the building. If you're watching us live online, you can join in with tea and conversation in the virtual side aisle at midday. Look for the Zoom link under the Connect section in the YouTube description. And please go to our website to find more details about all our chapel activities. If you don't have online access, copies of our Open Mind newsletter are available from the stewards. We are an independent registered charity, and we rely on your contributions to continue our work. You can donate via our Just Giving page or via using the donate button on our website. And thank you for the many ways you contribute to our spiritual community. Over to you, Richard.
Thank you, Andrew. Welcome to this spiritual home. I invite you this morning to start by just slowing down. Whatever you've been doing, however you've been living your life, I invite you now, during this time, just to slow down. And if you've been moving slowly already, slow down even more. Let us take this time, this precious time, to reconnect with ourselves, each other, and with that which we hold to be divine or of utmost value. This morning, I will offer you some simple guided meditations, interspersed with the beautiful piano music by our Director of Music, John Evans. Let me first light the chalice candle, as is our custom, as a symbol of our liberal religious faith. Let the radiance of this candle reflect the teachers who are our guides on our spiritual journey. May the light of this candle illuminate the teachings offered by them. May the glow of this candle spread kindness throughout our community and beyond. Firstly, may I invite you to take a few moments to arrive where you're seated and to listen within. I invite you, and everything I say in this service will be an invitation, not a directive. I invite you to allow whatever joys and concerns you may be holding to be fully conscious. And I will light 3 candles here to symbolically represent those for all of us. Allow these joys and concerns to arise internally, And I invite you to silently acknowledge them. Just knowing that they're there. Recognize them for what they are. Knowing we hold both joys and concerns in our hearts, may we always be comforted by the light of love in our community. Blessed be. I invite you now to sit reasonably upright and just to plant your feet firmly on the floor in front of you so that you can feel both the soles of your feet touching the floor. Just have a sense of being grounded and supported by the floor underneath you. And the invitation is just to really feel the floor supporting you. Not to think about it or imagine it, but really feel it. I invite you to close your eyes if you haven't done so already, or just to direct your gaze at the blank floor in front of you. And see if you can relax into this upright, grounded, stable posture. See if you can hold your spine reasonably upright, but not rigidly straight. And again, I invite you to relax some more. I invite you now to allow your attention just to move up your body, up your lower limbs, taking in the calves at the back of your lower leg and the shins at the front. Just allow your attention just to drift upwards, noticing whatever there is to notice, just feeling. Come to rest at your knees. And again, the invitation is just to feel this part of your body, not to think about or imagine, but the invitation is to really sense it, to feel it. And again, taking it very slowly, I invite you just to drift your attention up your upper legs, your quadriceps, that's the front of your thighs, and your hamstrings, that's the back of the thighs. And just drift upwards to your sitting bones on the chair. If you find your attention being drifted off at any time, that's fine. Just notice it. You haven't made a mistake. And then just return to that point on the body and reconnect with your attention. And then I invite you to feel your sitting bones on the chair. Just feel the contact, the sense of supporting the weight of your torso. You might notice what a relief it is not to have to think, but to feel. And from your sitting bones, I invite you to drift your attention upwards, taking in the back and your spine in particular. See if you can stay connected to the floor as well with your feet. And then just very slowly allow your attention to drift upwards, vertebra by vertebra. And when you get to the back of your neck and your shoulder area, I invite you just to feel what tension you may be carrying there. Just notice it and see if you can relax. And then I invite you to take in the whole of your head and your neck, your face at the front, your ears at the side, the back of your head. And move your attention upwards to the crown of your head. And from the crown, if you just lengthen a fraction towards the sky, so that your whole body, your spine, your neck, your pelvis is all pulled in a nice upright column. And then very gently and with kindness towards yourself, I invite you just to take in the whole of your physical body, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Just feel the clothes on your skin surface and the warm air on your hands and your face. And just relax into feeling your body just for a few moments in its entirety. I invite you now to reconnect with your body. Just reconnect with the soles of your feet on the ground. And again, get a sense of feeling supported by the earth beneath you. I invite you to reconnect with your spine. Just be reasonably upright, but relaxed at the same time. And then, without altering your breath in any way whatsoever, just see if you can rest your attention on the sensation of the movement caused by the breath. So in your upper chest area, or in your abdomen, or even at the rim of your nostrils, if you place your attention in that area, in any one of those areas, you will be able to detect the movement caused by the breath. So the invitation is just to lightly, gently rest your attention on that movement. So the invitation is to keep it light. We're not concentrating, we're not excluding everything, we're just noticing with a gentle, kind attention. So in the chest area, on the in-breath, there's a sort of upward or outward movement. And on the out-breath, it's a downward or inward movement. However it strikes you, just see if you can pick that up. So the invitation is to notice the sensation of the movement caused by the breath. It's also to be gentle with yourself, to be kind to yourself. If you find yourself thinking or being distracted by any sounds outside the building or inside the building, just notice the distraction. You haven't made a mistake. Just notice it, and then gently, with kindness, return your attention to the sensation of the movement caused by the breath. Keep the attention light, keep it gentle, and I really invite you to keep it kind. So notice how any distractions might come in. Just notice that. You haven't made a mistake. Just allow them to arise and see if you can find a way of not getting tangled up with them. Notice how the breath changes as we sit for longer. Notice how it may be slowing down. Notice what a relief it is not to have to think about things. So when thoughts and distractions arise, either from outside or inside, the invitation is just to notice them, know that you have not made a mistake, and just simply let them go. Return your attention to the breath with gentleness and kindness. I would like to offer you this morning one reading. This is a meditative reading. It's the Metta Sutta from the Buddha, his words on loving kindness. Metta is a Pali word which roughly translates as loving kindness. Its translation into English has been a matter of a lot of dispute and debate, but the rendering that I'm offering you this morning can come across as a poem. And I'm going to read it and invite you just to meditate and listen to it carefully. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their ways, peaceful and calm and wise and skillful, not proud or demanding in nature. Let them not do the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove, wishing in gladness and in safety, may all beings be at ease. Whatever living beings there may be, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none, the great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living near and far away, those born and to be born, may all beings be at ease. Let none deceive another or despise any being in any state. Let none, through anger or ill will, wish harm upon another. Even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upwards to the skies and downwards to the depths, outwards and unbounded, freed from hatred and ill will, whether standing or walking, seated or lying down, free from drowsiness, one should sustain this recollection. This is said to be the sublime abiding. By not holding to fixed views, the pure-hearted one, having clarity of vision, being freed from all sense desires, is not born again into this world. I invite you now, once again, just to reconnect with your feet on the floor. And just to, again, sit in your upright meditation position. And just feel your body. And just notice how you are now. Just notice your breath once again. Just the movement caused by the breath. Just feel that connection with the ground. Feel your connection with your breath. There's no special state of mind that you're being asked to inhabit. It's just this one. In this breath, in this moment. Just notice. Notice when thoughts arise. You haven't made a mistake. Just notice. And see if you can find a way of letting them go, not getting entangled in them. There's no special state of mind to be looked for. It's just this one. And as we bring this meditation to its close, let me offer you some closing words. Look to this day, for its life, the very life of life. In all its brief course lie the verities and realities of your existence. The bliss of growth, the glory of action, the splendor of beauty. For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is only a vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. Thank you all very much for coming this morning. If you want some more information about the Meditation Fellowship, you're welcome to come and talk to me and take a leaflet. And if you want more information about the chapel in Roslyn Hill, Andrew over there at the back, I'm sure will be able to provide that. Thank you.